All right, guys, so let's start in a seat today. And just as a little note, I'm 21 weeks pregnant, so this will be prenatal friendly too for anyone watching the recording or with us live too. So sit up nice and tall, close the eyes, relax the shoulders. And let's just settle in with our breath. Breathing in through the nose to the top of your breath. And exhale out the nose, down the throat. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, empty out. And just take a few more nice deep breaths. And feel your breath bring you into the present moment. Notice how you can let everything off of your mat go. Just release those ties for now. And allow yourself to be here, be fully here. Enjoying your breath, your body, and your movement. And slowly open your eyes. We'll reach both arms high. And go ahead and grab one hand, stretch up through your arms, your torso, and then we'll stretch up and over to one side. And breathing in and out. Come back to center. Grab your opposite hand, stretch up, and over to the other side. And back to center. Let's cactus the arms, open the chest, and look over to one side. Stretching the neck. Relax. And over to the other side. Relax. And then we'll go one hand down, opposite arm up and over for a big side stretch. You can bend into your bottom elbow. Try to look up, turn your rib cage towards the sky. Breathe in, breathe out. Back to center, switch sides, up and over. Feels so good to create space through your side body. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Come back to center. And we're going to twist to one side. So one hand behind you at the base of the spine, the other hand across your lap on the thigh. You might even feel a stretch through your neck and shoulders. And feel free to add neck stretch or neck rolls. Tucking the chin, side to side. Good. We'll switch sides. So come through center to switch. Remember, don't force your twist. Just let yourself be where you're at today. And if you're pregnant, you're twisting more through the shoulders. You don't want to twist a lot through your lower back or belly. Release that side, come back to center and do some shoulder shrugs, squeezing up back down. Good, and then relax everything as you sit nice and tall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Very nice. All right, let's move into child's pose. So adjust on your mat, knees wide, big toes touching. Reach your arms forward, lower the head down. Such a nice stretch for our hips and low back. So let yourself just get heavy here and take some deep breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Lift your head, walk your arms over to the right for another side body stretch. And release. Walk yourself over to the left for right side body stretch. So I really feel this in my right armpit, through the ribs, all the way down into the hips. And come back to center. And come up to tabletop. So you'll bring your knees back in under your hips. And just gently move the spine and cat-cow. Inhale, open, look up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, wave-like motion with the spine. And be careful not to overstretch the abs. When you're in your cow pose, cat should feel really nice for the low back. Curling the belly up and in, rounding the shoulders. And you may notice how I'm just doing a little rock forward and back too with the hips. Just to feel different spots along the spine. Let's do two more. And come back to neutral spine. So pressing away from your mat through your hands, knees, lifting up. We'll extend right leg back. You roll out that ankle. Reach left arm forward for spinal balance. Just holding strong here. Good, now keep your right leg up. We're gonna bring the left hand down and then bring this right foot back behind your left foot. So way back behind you, leg stays straight. You're gonna open up for a big side stretch along the right side. So swoop that right arm long. Feels almost like wild thing, only we're gonna stay down on that bottom knee and just stretch through the right side. Good. Now bring that right hand to your right hip and see if you can lift that right leg back up. So it feels almost like a half moon on your knee, on your left knee. So our hips stay open and stacked. If you feel wobbly, that's all right. Get right back into it. Good. Release this side. Reset here in tabletop. And we will switch sides. Left leg extends back. Roll out your ankle. Now extend the right arm forward and balance. And now right hand down. Bring the left foot back behind you on the ground. And then swoop your left arm up and over. A big side stretch on the left side. For more stability, you can tuck those right toes under. And you're welcome to stay here or swing that left hand back around to your left hip and lift your left leg for balance. Pretty challenging to balance here. So find a place to gaze and hold steady. And then relax back into your tabletop. We'll move our hands up a palm's length. Spread the fingers wide. Let's take our first down dog. Ooh, legs might feel tight. Pedal back and forth. Okay, we're going to turn the toes to the right, stretching our right hip and outer leg. Come up, turn the toes to the left, stretching the left IT band all the way up to the hip. Come back to center, walk your hands and feet together. Let your feet be wide, so at least as wide as your shoulders, if not even a little bit wider. And fold forward. Let your upper body relax over the legs. Relax your head and shoulders. Still feeling the back side of the body open and stretch. Then bring your hands to your shins and lengthen your spine out to that halfway lift, the flat back. Actively press your hands into your shins. Good, little bend in the knees, brings you up to standing. Inhale, arms high. Grab your left wrist and stretch up and over to the right. I have the left wrist or left palm facing down. You can let your hips shift to the left a little bit, that crescent moon shape. Come back to center, relax. Inhale, arms up. Grab your right wrist, stretch over to the left side. Go relax back to center. Now step forward on your mat, have your feet hip width distance apart. And inhale, reach your arms up, biceps by the ears. And on the exhale, bend your knees, sink into chair pose. Draw the belly up and in. Take a couple deep breaths. Maybe sink a little deeper. And take one more inhale. And then exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs, relax. From here, step your right foot back. Pulse your front knee straight and then bent. Moving in between pyramid and low lunge. And then keep your low lunge, bring both hands up to your front thigh and peel your chest up to standing. So we're in crescent lunge. Check in with your hips. We want to make sure we're not tilting too far forward. So a little bend in the back knee, draw the belly up and in, tailbone down. And from here, we're just going to bend down to the mat, come back up. Okay, let's start to reach the arms up. And we'll bend down, both knees, inhale, come up. One more time, bend down. Good, and come up. And then keep your bend, twist your right arm forward, your left arm back. Really reach. Inhale, swoop the arms back up. Exhale, hands down. Step back, take a down dog. Big stretch. Good. Drop to the knees for child's pose. Enjoy child's pose. Come up for cow pose. Open the chest and belly. Tuck the toes. Lift right back up to your down dog. Lift your heels high. Bend your knees, look forward. Walk to the top of your mat. Fold forward, relax. Slowly come up. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Good, keep working in your chair. Hips back, weight in the heels. Lift your toes. Strengthen the back side of your body. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, relax. Left foot steps back. Bend and straighten your front knee. I should mention this is a good place to use blocks if you have them at home. Gives you a little bit more space. And you can also, if you're dealing with a bigger belly, you can let your knee fall out to the side, or you can take a wider base with your feet than usual. So we'll hold, slowly come up to our crescent lunge. Use your hands on your front thigh to help you balance out. Feel your hips, check in with your pelvis. Bend your back knee. Come back up. Reach the arms, bend the knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Reach the length of your mat. Inhale, swoop the arms up again. Exhale, hands down. Step back for your down dog. Enjoy down dog. Press the heels down as you lift the sit bones high. Now drop down to your child's pose. Knees wide, toes touching. Come up to your cow. Drop the belly, open the heart. Only as much as what feels good. If you feel like your abs are stretching too much, just back off a little bit. Tuck the toes, lift up for your down dog. Nice job. Lift your heels, bend the knees, walk forward. Relax in your forward fold. Little bend in the knees, brings you up to standing. Stand tall, breathe in, breathe out. All right, let's work on a little balance. So get the feet, get your feet, just a second. Okay, working on balance. So get your feet right underneath you. Shift weight into your left leg and lift your right knee up. Work it towards 90 degrees. So you can hold here, or you can try to grab that knee, pull up and in towards your right armpit. So a little bit wider. Either one of those. Really nice for the low back. Just take one more breath. And then release. And we'll switch. So ground through your right leg. Peel the left knee up. Keep your hips even. And do the same thing you did on your first side. Good. And then relax. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, now tree pose. So we'll go back to standing on the left leg. Right foot comes up to either the calf, or you can reach down for the ankle to pull it up to the inner thigh. You just don't want to be right on your knee joint. In tree pose, the right hip is open. So we're getting a nice stretch there. And then check in with those deep abdominal muscles, pulling everything up and in. So we have a strong trunk for our tree. And then you can reach the arms up if you'd like. Or you could always relax the hands at heart center or cactus the arms. Begin to relax. Shake it out. And we will switch sides. The left foot up the right leg. Feel all your energy being pulled towards your midline, which will help with balance. You can also find a spot to gaze either on the wall or on the floor. Add your arm variation. Balancing forces us to be present. If we take our mind off of the balance, we tend to fall out of it more easily. And slowly release this side. And just pause and breathe. Notice how you feel after balancing. Inhale, reach your arms up, full body stretch. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. So start here with your fingertips, either on your mat or on your blocks, right under your shoulders. And the feet are together, so the big toes touch. You're gonna have a little bend through the knees, and then we're gonna extend the right leg back into a standing split. Let's start with the hips even to help stabilize the pelvis. So just like in our balancing tabletop, flex the back foot, toes face down. Nice job. One more breath. And then relax. And we'll switch sides. Left leg extends back. Low back is flat. Inner spiral left thigh. And relax that side. Relax everything. Slowly come back up. Take a breath, get rid of that head rush. Nice job. Inhale, arms back up. In your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Shift weight into your left leg. Lift your right leg. Airplane. So we're going to swing that right arm or right leg back as you swing the arms back and get long in your airplane. Go ahead now, step your right foot to the back of your mat and windmill your arms open for warrior two. So we'll bend the left knee. Right leg straight and strong. Inhale, left arm up, our big side stretch. And switch to extended side angle. Scoop the left hip, get long through your right side. Now bring yourself up, go heels in, toes out. Inhale, look up, open your arms. Exhale into your goddess squat. Both knees bent, hands at heart center. And let's just hold here for about 10. You can close your eyes. That helps bring the energy inward. Inhale, expand back into your star. Now turn to the back of your mat into warrior two. Nice job. So right knee bent, left leg straight. Facing the back of the mat. Inhale, right arm up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Right forearm down, left arm up and over. Yeah, bring yourself up. Turn all the way to the back of your mat. You need to lift that back heel up. Lean forward, move into your airplane. So right leg is your standing leg, left leg reaches back. Come up to your single leg Tadasana, swing that left leg through, lift the left knee, reach the arms overhead. Relax at heart center, bring your left foot down, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Inhale, arms back up. Again, lift your left knee, balance. Inhale. Exhale to the airplane. Extend your left leg back. Airplane the arms. Step your left foot back. Open up this time into a triangle pose. So both legs are straight. But we're gonna hinge over the right leg, reach forward as you pull the hips back. Come back to center. Inhale, hinge forward. So you're still reaching towards the back of your mat. And one more time, forward. We're gonna lower to the right shin, reach left arm high. This has been my favorite pose lately. Feeling that full body stretch, breathe into it. Pull yourself up. Now all 10 toes face forward this time. Inhale, star. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Bring your hands down to the ground for a little extra support. You can also find a bend in your knees. Now, start to walk your hands forward on the ground and bring your upper body like you're in down dog. And send your hips back as you stretch the arms forward. Walk your hands back in, little bend in the knees. You can use your hands to help you come up to standing. I'll let that head rush go away. Now turn your left toes to the top of your mat. Extend your arms for a triangle. We're gonna hinge over the left leg. Pull back to center. Hinge forward. Back to center. And reach forward, lower down to the left shin, reach your right arm high. Inhale and exhale. Pull yourself up. Okay, turn to the top of your mat. Try to lift that back heel. Shift weight to your left leg. Airplane, last time. Right leg reaches back. Extend your heart forward. And pendulum that right knee up to 90 degrees. Single leg Tadasana, reach your arms overhead. And back to heart center. Standing, breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And okay, start to come down to your mat. If you need to grab a pillow, you can. For a little support. We're going to start in butterfly pose. So feet together, knees wide. Once you get situated, inhale, grab your ankles, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, fold forward. Use your elbows to help you stretch into the hips and low back. Couple more breaths. Lift your chest up. Extend your right leg out to the right. And keep your left foot pulled in close towards you. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, fold forward again. You might be able to come down to your forearms or just bend into your elbows. If that feels too far away, you could grab your pillow or your block. And feel that stretch in your right inner thigh. Taking a little bit longer with these poses, just to hold and breathe. Nice job. Okay, sit back up tall. Right hand goes down the right leg. Inhale, left arm up and over for side stretch. Release that left hand back behind you. Now, option here to swoop the right arm up. You can keep the hips on the ground or start to lift your hips for a bigger side stretch. Lower the hips back down. Come back to center. We're going to switch our legs. Left leg extends out to the side. Flex your foot. Right foot curls in with the knee bent. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly come up. Left hand down the left leg. Reach right arm up and over. Release right hand down back behind you. Inhale, swoop your left arm up. Option to lift your hips. Come back to center. Move that pillow or blocks out of the way. Bring your feet out in front of you, hip width distance apart, and bring your hands back behind you. So just in this seated position, we're going to do some pelvic tilts and some shoulder shrugs, kind of like these shoulder openers. So open up and then curl. Open through the chest and the belly and then curl under. Then we'll move into reverse tabletop. So inhale, you open through the chest, start to lift your hips. Gaze straight up. I know it's hard. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. All right, so you'll probably want to grab that pillow. We're going to lay on our back just for a few. You can elevate your head a little bit. And we're going to do figure 4 stretch. So right ankle on the left thigh. Grab for your left hamstring or shin. If it's not comfortable for you to lay on your back at this point, you can do regular pigeon. You could also do this in a seated position. But promise not to be here for long, just a few breaths into your right hip crease. Release this side. And wiggle back and forth if you need to along your sacrum. And then we'll switch sides, left ankle to right thigh. Okay, go ahead and release that side. You can windshield wiper your knees, side to side. And then we'll move into a bridge pose. So curl the hips up. Arms press down. And press the back of your head either into your pillow or into your mat. Open the chest. And your option if you want to sneak the shoulders back even more and release the fingertips. Undo your shoulders. Roll the hips back down. Hug the knees wide up towards the armpits. Rock side to side, massage the low back. Okay, then we'll roll off to our right side. And we're gonna work on our obliques a little bit. So extend both legs straight. So body's in a long line. And we're gonna lift both legs at the same time. Hold and relax. And we're gonna do that 10 times. This is one of the safe ways that you can still work your ab muscles if you are pregnant. You just want to avoid crunching anything super strenuous on the front side, but it's important that our obliques, our side abs are still nice and strong for our posture. Let's do 3 more. Good. And then just bend your top knee and reach your left arm, so your top arm back. For gentle spinal twists, only go as far as your body wants you to. Remember to twist through your shoulders instead of through your spine. And you can adjust that left arm to give you different pulls, stretching. Good. Relax. Now you can just roll right to the other side. I'm going to come up so I can still face you. And we'll do that same sequence. So laying on our left side this time. Legs are long and straight. We're going to lift, hold, relax. Lift, hold, relax. Okay, let's do 3 more. Good. Top knee bends out in front. Reach that right arm back behind you. Stretching out your shoulder. If you start to feel this in your top abs, you're going a little too far. So you don't have to anchor your knee down. You can let it float up a little bit. Just be more gentle. Give yourself space. And play with that right arm position. Good. Relax. All right, so we're gonna move into Shavasana. If you're pregnant, you can stay on this left side. In that fetal position, your knees bent. Use your arms, use that pillow to help you get comfortable. If you're not, then you can lay flat on your back in corpse pose. Wherever you land, let yourself fully be there. Notice how this practice makes you feel. And thank yourself for coming onto your mat today, for giving yourself this time. You deserve it. Take a big breath in and out. Anything left you no longer need, let that go. And take your time to press up. And find that nice tall seat. Close your eyes. Give yourself just one more moment here. Yoga brings our mind, body, heart, and spirit back into homeostasis or back into balance. It's important to feel the effects, to feel the benefits, so we continue to come back to our mat. Good. Thank you for practicing today. Namaste.